3 days, the 5th Rajasthan Science Congress is taking place at Amity University, Rajasthan, under the leadership of our Vice Chancellor, Professor S.K. Dubey, who has been nominated this year to be the President of the Rajasthan Science Congress. I could not have been happier with the outcome of it. It is a mammoth organization. I think this year, the way that it has been organized with more than 1,600 registrants is maybe 5 times bigger than any other Rajasthan Science Congress in the past.
I, Dr. Jayati Sharma, extend a very warm welcome to you all to 5th Rajasthan Science Congress. It is our absolute honor and pleasure to have you at Amity University, Rajasthan. And now I would request Chairman, Amity University, Rajasthan, Dr. Asim Chauhan, to present the floral greetings to our chief guest of the occasion, Dr. Mangla Rai and Dr. V.P. Agarwal. Once again, a very warm welcome. President, Amity University, Rajasthan, welcoming the guest of honor, Dr. V.P. Agarwal. Thank you, dignitaries. May I request President, Amity University, Rajasthan and Chairman, Rajasthan Science Congress 2017, Professor S.K. Dubey, to please deliver the welcome address.
It is indeed a great privilege to welcome you all to the inaugural ceremony of the 5th Rajasthan Science Congress. On behalf of the university and the organizers, I would like to extend a warm welcome to all of you to the university and to the Jaipur. Ladies and gentlemen, with rapid advances in science and technology, the societal expectations from science and technology are increasing. The focal theme of this year's Rajasthan Science Congress, Science and Technology for Sustainable Development of the State of Rajasthan, is especially intriguing to me. Sustainable development is an emerging area as it addresses the socio-economic development of every human being. Rajasthan is a continuously developing state and is one of the 10 best states of the country. Rajasthan is the most climate sensitive, least adaptive state in India and vulnerable to climate change due to adverse changes in temperature, scarcity of water due to uncertain and unfavorable rain patterns, also due to growing and ever increasing urbanization. I shall once again like to thank Honorable Chancellor and all the distinguished guests for being with us today. I am thankful that all of you could be here today. Your presence is crucial to the state of Rajasthan and our university. It is an opportune time to renew contacts and discuss problems of mutual interest with delegates from different parts of the country and abroad. In concluding, I wish you all every success in your deliberations and a very pleasant stay in Jaipur. Enjoy the conference. Jai Hind.
May I invite Pro-President, Amity University, Rajasthan, Professor S.L. Kothari.
Honorable Chief Guest of today's function, Dr. Mangla Rai, who is a great visionary and almost a synonym with agricultural research and policy in this country. Honorable Chancellor of Amity University, Rajasthan, Jaipur, Dr. Asim Chauhan, whose timely guidance, timely advice, interventions have been the source of strength for all of us here at Amity, Jaipur to have dared to organize such a mega event of 3 days duration, where more than 1,600 registered delegates and about 100 invited speakers from all over India and few eminent scholars from abroad are taking part. the Science Congress, we have divided the major theme of the Science Congress into 7 sub-themes, and those sub-themes are climate change vulnerability assessment and adaptations, sustainability for genetically engineered organisms, digital India for sustainability, automation and industries, economic, social and environmental sustainability, peace, justice and strong institutions, industry, innovations and infrastructure. These 7 sub-themes have been chosen from the point of view of Rajasthan, although there are no such boundaries in these sub-themes. Under these 7 sub-themes, several technical sessions have also been planned at different locations on our campus. Each technical session on all 3 days have highly valued keynote speakers who are authorities in their own areas. They include internationally recognized scientists and academicians, including several Bhatnagar awardees and several fellows of Science Academies of India. We are extremely grateful to them all for accepting our personal invitations. Please feel free to contact any one of us from the host institution or for any logistic or any requirement which you may have. Although we have provided one allo to all the dignitaries, but still if there are any needs, all people who are wearing green tag can be contacted. They are from the Amity University. We solicit your heartfelt support and good wishes for the success of this Congress. With these few words, I once again humbly welcome you all to this Congress. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir.
5वीं राजस्थान साइंस कांग्रेस के इस उद्घाटन सत्र के मुख्य अतिथि मान्यवर प्रोफेसर मंगला राय जी, डॉक्टर असीम चौहान जी, इस आयोजन के और इस विश्वविद्यालय के कुलपति प्रोफेसर दुबे जी, प्रोफेसर कोठारी, प्रोफेसर शुक्ला एवं इस सभागार में उपस्थित देश भर से और देश के बाहर से भी आए हुए विद्वान वैज्ञानिकों, मैं मानकर चलता हूँ कि शायद ऐसे कॉन्फ्रेंस में हिंदी में बोलना थोड़ा कठिनाई का विषय लगता होगा। मुझे नहीं लगता, लेकिन सामान्य धारणा है कि हिंदी में नहीं अंग्रेजी में ही बोला जाए, उससे हटकर मैं हिंदी में बोल रहा हूँ। इस सब का जो लक्ष्य प्रमुख रूप से यह है कि इंडियन साइंस कांग्रेस में हम सब लोग देश भर की समस्याओं पर प्रमुख रूप से विचार करते हैं। इस राजस्थान साइंस कांग्रेस के माध्यम से हम सब लोग भारत के संदर्भ में राजस्थान का विकास कैसे संभव हो सकता है, राजस्थान की क्या प्रमुख समस्याएं हैं, उन पर भी आप सब लोगों का ध्यान केंद्रित करने का एक प्रयत्न इस राजस्थान साइंस कांग्रेस के माध्यम से है। राजस्थान जैसे प्रदेश के बारे में जब चर्चा करते हैं तो सबसे पहले यदि बाहर कहीं ध्यान किसी को राजस्थान की बात करें तो उसको केवल मरुस्थल दिखाई देता है, लेकिन वो राजस्थान के बारे में कहीं उनको उदयपुर, बांसवाड़ा और डूंगरपुर के क्षेत्र में ले जाया जाए तो वो कहते हैं कि राजस्थान है क्या। तो राजस्थान केवल मरुस्थल ही नहीं है, राजस्थान में ऐसी हरियाली भी है जहाँ ये आभास होता है कि राजस्थान का हिस्सा भी है या नहीं, उसका भी विचार करना। लेकिन इस राजस्थान में पीने के पानी की बहुत गंभीर समस्या है। कई जगह तो पानी उपलब्ध नहीं है और कहीं उपलब्ध भी है तो उसमें फ्लोराइड बहुत अधिक मात्रा में है। उसके कारण पीने वाले लोग अपंग हो रहे हैं, उनके दांतों पर पीली परत छाई जा रही है, उनकी आयु बहुत अधिक कम हो रही है। क्या हम सब लोग इस दृष्टि से विचार करते हुए राजस्थान को इस रोग से मुक्त कर सकते हैं? इसी तरह से यदि विचार करें तो राजस्थान की जो बहुत गंभीर समस्याओं के बारे में सोचते हैं, आज ये हमारा वातावरण बदल रहा है। जिस पश्चिमी राजस्थान में वर्षा नहीं होती थी, इस बार वर्षा वहां अधिक है, और इस पूर्वी राजस्थान में जहां वर्षा खूब अधिक होती थी, इस बार हुई नहीं है। ये परिवर्तन हो रहे हैं। ये परिवर्तन क्यों हो रहे हैं? इन परिवर्तनों का कारण कहीं हमको ढूंढना पड़ेगा और उनको सोचते हुए इस राजस्थान प्रदेश को अपने स्वरूप में अच्छा कैसे बनाया जा सके, इसके बारे में विचार करना पड़ेगा। राजस्थान के विकास में आप सब लोगों का सहयोग और मार्गदर्शन कैसे मिल सकता है, यही एक विषय आपके चरणों में निवेदन करते हुए मुझे अवसर दिया, इसके लिए आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ।
Moving ahead, it is time now to release the souvenir of 5th Rajasthan Science Congress, which is the encapsulation of the abstract of research work scheduled to be presented under various sub-themes. May I request dignitaries to please come forward for the ceremonial release of the souvenir. May I request Dr. Asim Chauhan, Chairperson, Amity University, Rajasthan, to share his pearls of wisdom with us. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Asim Chauhan.
Honored Chief Guest Dr. Mangla Rai, a highly decorated and astute administrator and scientific thinker who in his tenure was able to completely change the direction of agriculture, research and education in the country, and whom the nation owes a great debt of gratitude. Shri V.P. Agarwal, who so beautifully expressed in lovely words both the opportunity and challenges that we face as a state, a country and a society, and who has been one of the driving forces behind the Rajasthan Science Congress, together with his colleague Shri Tarun Kumar Jain, who we are missing today, of Vigyanik Drishtikon Society. अग्रवाल साहब उनको हमारा नमस्ते बोलना, उनको बताइए हमने उनको बहुत मिस करा आज. There is a debate which I've heard amongst our own scientists also, I've heard it abroad as well. Should research be pure research or should research be applied research? I think there are so many debates on this topic, but there's a new thinking now which I believe that I'm prescribing to more and more, that along with the thought of pure or applied research, that our research should also be user-inspired research, which is that our research should be absolutely aligned with problem solving. Because if science and technology cannot be used to solve the problems of our current and future generations, then what good are we doing with all the brain power that is assembled here today? Collaboration is, of course, one of the key ways forward in science and technology, not only in Rajasthan, not only with Amity, but anywhere we look, and we believe at Amity in collaboration. We have more than 100 collaborations with universities all over the world, and a number of the 800 patents that have been filed by Amity scientists and researchers are in collaboration with our partner universities all over the world. Apart from international collaborations, we also feel strongly that we must collaborate with our colleagues and labs within India. And I'm happy to tell you, Dr. Mangla Rai, that we have a very unique umbrella MOU with ICAR and all Amity universities, and the great network of all ICAR labs, and our scientists are doing tremendous amount of work in joint project funding, joint publications, and other research activities, which I think is so valuable. Like with ICAR, we also have an umbrella MOU with ICMR, the Indian Council of Medical Research, and there's a short story I would like to share because it shows the great scientific prowess that is available in our state of Rajasthan, but also the innovation of our youth of Rajasthan. And the innovation of youth is one of my very favorite topics. And any students of mine who are here today, you know that I keep pushing you for more innovation. We have innovation incubators all over the country. We have an innovation incubator here. And our founder president, Dr. Ashok Chauhan, has a dream that Amity should be one of the greatest contributors from the private sector in science, technology and innovation. We can do it, my dear Amitians who are here, with your effort, with your insight, with your expertise and your hard work. Already you're doing it. I have full faith that you'll manage. So thank you to everyone here. It is a pleasure. I will be here with you for longer. I look forward to meeting many of you in person, and my congratulations for the organizing committee for all the hard work. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Mangala Rai.
चर्चा के दौरान जो बात आई कि ये 5वीं राजस्थान साइंस कांग्रेस है, 5वां जो अंक है बड़ा महत्वपूर्ण है। मैं सोच में पड़ गया ये 5वां क्या कंसाइड कर गया क्या। क्षितिजल पावक गगन समीरा पंच रचित अदियत, 5 चीजों से शरीर बना है। ये विज्ञान कांग्रेस है। किसी भी विषय के क्रमबद्ध ज्ञान को ही विज्ञान कहते हैं। तब नाम कुछ रहा होगा, आज नाम कुछ होगा। छित मीन्स पृथ्वी। क्या पृथ्वी कोई तत्व हो सकता है? जल कोई हाइड्रोजन और ऑक्सीजन का मिक्सचर कोई तत्व हो सकता है? पावक क्या कोई तत्व हो सकता है? आसमान कोई तत्व हो सकता है? और ये मधुर ठंडी ठंडी वायु बहने वाली कोई तत्व हो सकती है? ये तो अग्रवाल साहब आप केमिस्ट्री वाले और फिजिक्स वाले ही एनालाइज करो। पर आज के जमाने में आपने एक सेशन रखा जीनोमिक्स के ऊपर। यह आपको एक चिंतन का आधार देता है। एडेनिन, गुआनिन, थायमिन और साइटोसिन्स, ये जो 4 बेसेज हैं डिऑक्सी राइबो न्यूक्लिक एसिड में, क्या उनके अलावा कोई और फिजिकल बेसिस ऑफ लाइफ है? अब आप कहोगे वो 5वां कहां गुम हो गया? फिजिक्स और केमिस्ट्री वाले तो यही बताते हैं कि शक्ति का स्रोत सूक्ष्म से सूक्ष्मतर की तरफ है। होम्योपैथिक मेडिसिन को जितना डाइल्यूशन करते जाते हैं पोटेंशियली बढ़ती जाती है। तो शक्ति का स्रोत अगर वही है तो बायोलॉजिकल साइंसेस में अगर क्षितिजल पावक गगन समीरा नहीं है, विवाद में नहीं पड़ना चाहिए कि है कि नहीं है, नहीं तो फिर मुसीबत हो जाएगी। तो 5वां कहां है? सबसे छोटा क्या है? वायरसेस। राइबोसोमल न्यूक्लिक एसिड में क्या है? यूरेसिल। एडेनिन, गुआनिन, थायमिन, साइटोसिन्स और यूरेसिल। यही बेसिस का जुड़ना किससे जुड़ा है? शुगर और फास्फेट से। यही न्यूक्लियोटाइड्स का परमुटेशन, कॉम्बिनेशन और जेनेटिक कॉन्स्टिलेशन and interaction with the environment which we are talking so much today leads to the manifestation in different forms and function traits. It starts coding, synthesizing, signaling and life comes into being. इसीलिए हमारे जीवन दर्शन में मृत्यु और जीवन के बीच में कोई फर्क नहीं बताया गया। एडेनिन, गुआनिन, थायमिन, साइटोसिन, यूरेसिल जीवित है क्या? शुगर और फास्फेट जीवित है क्या? नहीं है। और इसीलिए बोलते हैं कि एको अहम द्वितीयो नास्ति, और फिर उल्टा बोल देते हैं एको अहम बहुश्यामि। मैं ही हूं जो अनेक रूपों में परिलक्षित होता हूं और मैं ही हूं जो अनेक में। यही जो कॉम्बिनेशन। आपका कैंपस यूएस में बन रहा है, बड़ी अच्छी बात है। ह्यूमन जीनोमिक्स में बरसों लग गए। अब जो जीनोमिक्स है, अब ये हम नहीं कहेंगे, नहीं तो लोगों से लड़ाई हो जाएगी। धान के पौधे में ज्यादा जीन है ह्यूमन बीइंग से। 30,000, 35,000, 40,000। मेज का जीनोम और भी बड़ा है। उस समय जीनोम में बरसों लगते थे, आप जीनोमिक एनालिसिस में घंटों लगते हैं। साइंस और टेक्नोलॉजी जिस कदर जो है डेवलप हुआ, क्या आप प्रोग्रामेटिक अलाइनमेंट कर सकेंगे? और ये परमुटेशन कॉम्बिनेशन जो है अनंतता का एहसास कराता है, अनंतता का। What we know today is a fraction of what we doesn't know at any point of time. What we would be knowing would continue to be a fraction of what we would not be knowing. And as Dr. Chauhan you were talking about, money is there where there is intellectual property and where patents are viable. They are commercialized. So if the knowledge is infinite, then wealth is infinite. There is no doubt about it. And therefore, किसी भी विषय के क्रमबद्ध ज्ञान को ही अगर विज्ञान कहते हैं और ज्ञान अनंत है, तो ज्ञान के माध्यम से धन का सृजन भी अनंत हो सकता है, गरीबी, बेकारी, भूखमरी मिट सकती है। पर यह सृजन क्या हो रहा है? जो रिसर्चेज आज हो रही हैं, क्या वो क्रमिक विकास में जा रही हैं? जिस तरह का ह्यूमन रिसोर्स आज अग्रवाल जी, हम लोग बैठे थे तो इसी बात पर चर्चा हुई, जो प्राइमरी की एजुकेशन, जो सेकेंडरी एजुकेशन, जो हायर एजुकेशन, स्कूल कॉलेजेस की तो बात छोड़ दीजिए, जो गुणवत्ता है, मेरा दृढ़ मानना है कि वी एसेंशियली रिक्वायर, वी एसेंशियली ought to, sought to, got to the kind of human resource which is not only internationally accepted but essentially got to be respected. Do we have the kind of human resource? Are we producing the kind of human resource? Whether that kind of human resource is capable of imparting the kind of science, technology and education, क्या हम इस देश में साक्षर मात्र नहीं पैदा कर रहे हैं? क्या हम इस देश में शिक्षित पैदा कर रहे हैं? इथिक्स, वैल्यूज, मॉरलिटी पर चलने वाले क्या हम छात्र पैदा कर रहे हैं? बिना इथिक्स, वैल्यूज, मॉरलिटी के साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी वुड बी डांसिंग इन आइसोलेटेड आइलैंड्स। और इसीलिए चौहान जी, आपने बहुत ठीक कहा कि इस कांग्रेस में से कुछ ऐसा निकल के आना चाहिए जो पॉलिसी इन पर्सपेक्टिव, पॉलिसी इन पर्सपेक्टिव, साइंस इन पर्सपेक्टिव, टेक्नोलॉजी इन पर्सपेक्टिव, डेवलपमेंट इन पर्सपेक्टिव। और जब आप पर्सपेक्टिव में डालेंगे तो वो टिकाऊ होगा, वो सस्टेनेबल होगा। अगर पर्सपेक्टिव में नहीं डालेंगे, आप एंगल, ये हाल बना हुआ है, डिफरेंट एंगल्स, एंगल्स पर वजन को आप बांटते हैं और एंगुलरिटी से वजन को आप बढ़ाते हैं। अगर इसमें एंगुलरिटी होगी तो चौहान साहब बिल्डिंग ये रहेगी कि गिर जाएगी? हो क्या रहा है कि हमने एंगुलरिटीज जो है ज्यादा हम पैदा कर रहे हैं, हम कोहेरेंट सिनर्जीज को एक्सप्लॉइट नहीं कर रहे हैं, हम कॉम्प्लीमेंटरिटी को कैपिटलाइज नहीं कर रहे हैं, और यहीं से समस्या पैदा होगी। अगर समस्या का निराकरण करना है तो एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूशंस, पढ़ाने की विधा और विषय में आमूल परिवर्तन करना होगा। चिंतन मनन के माध्यम से उन्नयन और विकास का मार्ग प्रशस्त करना होगा। यहाँ पहली आवश्यकता है। So the question is, these are not essentially mutually exclusive. Where you have to develop technology, you will have to align cutting across sectors, subsectors, crops, commodities, discipline. And where you have to develop high quality science, you will have to essentially move upward in the disciplinary mode of operation. ये कोई mutually exclusive नहीं है जहां बहस का मुद्दा है। What did we do? In technical education, with lot of pump and show, we started. We started recognizing and awarding degrees. What are you going to do in the genomics, proteomics? What are we going to do with the kind of deep discovery, allele mining and phenomics and its utilization? With the kind of graduates which we have produced in thousands and thousands of colleges, in Jhugdi and Jhopadis we started producing graduates in biotechnology, so that science and technology can become an ally for change and change for the better. Programmatic alignment are indeed absolutely essential. I have no hesitation whatsoever in my mind that you would, in this Congress, deliberate and think out of the box. With polite words, you would not hesitate to say spade and spade. You would not hesitate in telling and taking that forward, which is essential for the cause of science, which is essential for peace, prosperity, and tranquility. Thank you very much.
May I now request Organizing Chairman 5th Rajasthan Science Congress, Dr. D.D. Shukla, to propose the vote of thanks.
I, on behalf of Amity University Rajasthan and entire team of sponsors and organizers, extend a very hearty vote of thanks to all the speakers for gracing your important work and sharing with us your findings and opinions. It is our pleasure to host 5th Rajasthan Science Congress at Amity University Rajasthan. I extend my hearty thanks to Honorable Chief Guest Dr. Mangla Rai, former Secretary at DRE and former DG at Indian Council of Agricultural Research. I am also thankful to plenary speaker Honorable Dr. K.J. Ramesh, Director General at Indian Meteorological Department of Ministry of Earth Science, and Mr. Stuart Davis, Director of Program US Embassy. I would like to express my gratitude towards our Honorable Founder President Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan for his support, guidance and blessings, without which it would not have been possible to conduct such a big conference. I would also like to bring to your notice that the vision, mission and dynamism of our Honorable Chairperson Dr. Asim Chauhan, who motivate us to innovate and bring out the best outcome. He is exemplary leader and role model for many of us. And finally, I am extremely thankful to 1,610 participants from 14 different countries like Italy, Botswana, UAE, USA, Japan, France, Germany, Iran, Lithuania, Mexico, Saudi Arabia, Afghanistan, Taiwan, Switzerland. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Introduce you to the speaker, I request our Honorable President Sir to florally welcome our speaker, Dr. K.J. Ramesh.
Thank you, Professor Dubey, sir, for inviting me to share my thoughts on this occasion of Rajasthan Science 5th Science Congress. And aptly, this Science Congress has been choosing themes which are totally relevant to the state of Rajasthan in general and for the whole country in particular. So I will share my thoughts on building resilient India while dealing with climate and disaster risk together, and we have to do the risk reduction and make our country more and more resilient. And by doing so, we have to have our own plans of maintaining our infrastructure support systems who are serving us now, and then we have to ensure that they will continue to survive in times of difficult times facing natural hazards. And climate change is expected to bring new challenges of climate extremes, and disaster risk and climate risk are going to be together occurring in different times and different locations, and we have to have an integrated plan of reducing the risk in India for sustainable development. So in this particular aspect, Ministry of Earth Sciences works on different aspects, and its institutions work on different elements of disaster risk identification and management, particularly the monitoring, detection and early warning of weather and climate extremes like cyclones, heavy rainfall and thunderstorms, rainfall events in the leading to riverine floods and as well as the urban floods, and then institutions working on different aspects of supporting flood forecasting to Central Water Commission, monitoring of heavy rainfall event in 146 sub-basins is done by India Meteorological Department to support the flood forecasting services of Central Water Commission across the country. And on climate change impact, several of our institutions work on simulating climate change scenarios and making those scenarios data available to states and other regions of the country to assess the climate impacts over the region, based on which the state action plans of climate change are formulated to manage the state level climate risk and ensure the sustainable development. And as you all know, the environment, weather and climate are working together simultaneously and affecting our livelihoods and affecting our sustainability of natural resources. So we have to deal the weather, climate, environment and associated impacts in an integrated manner. So air quality forecasting, air quality monitoring, aerosol distribution and its impacts on precipitation process and the rainfall process, and future how those interactions are going to change in a globally warming scenario, and how we have to deal with those eventualities and ensure the sustainability of the resources for us in terms of agriculture, in terms of water resources, which are supporting our livelihoods so far, and we have to ensure their sustenance. So that we want to cover the whole country by the network of Doppler weather radar. Separate mechanism is there for hill states and Northeast India, so that by simultaneously monitoring severe weather from satellites and the Doppler weather radar network, we should not miss the warning of extreme rainfall event or other damaging potential like thunderstorms or hailstorms to the affected people in the quickest possible time and serve the country better and better. Thank you very much.
I request our Honorable Chairperson Sir, Dr. Aseem Chauhan Sir, to present a shawl as the token of remembrance and gratitude to our Speaker, Dr. K.J. Ramesh. This is an opportune event where Vigyanik Drishtikon Society would like to present Award of Excellence to various pioneers in different areas for their contribution as a token of recognition. For this, I again request our Honorable Chairperson Sir, Dr. Aseem Chauhan Sir, to present the awards to Shri K.N. Singh in the Mountaineering Adventurous Courses for his experience and contribution in this area for 29 years. Shri K.N. Singh. The another Vigyanik Drishtikon Samman goes to Shri Ishmadhu Talwar. Ishmadhu Talwar. The Samman is also conferred to Dr. Ashish Arora, though he is not present in the audience, but the award is to Dr. Ashish Arora. Thank you, sir. Next speaker of the day, Stewart Davis. I request our Honorable President, sir, to florally welcome our Speaker of the Day, Stewart Davis.
Professor S.K. Dubey, the President of the Rajasthan Science Congress, for providing the vision and leadership to make this 5th Congress a big success. Thank you, sir. It's great. And of course, Chancellor Dr. Aseem Chauhan, Sir, I think I just found out that you and my father are colleagues. He went to the University of Pennsylvania, which I think, okay, he's going to be so excited to hear that. That's wonderful. Right, okay. Of course, Professor Manish Verma, who was my host here, thank you so much, sir. And so, on behalf of the students of Amity University in Rajasthan, and quite frankly, students everywhere in India, and myself, I'd like to think of myself as a lifelong learner. I'd like to thank you all the professors and students, for your commitment to teaching students and passing on your knowledge and expertise. And with that, I'd just like to give a round of applause to everybody who teaches a student and how important that is. Thank you, sir. To the cause of science education in Rajasthan, a great deal is owed to you. Thank you. Our topic today is renewable energy. Speaking to the Chancellor, he was kind enough to talk to me, and I understand, and this is off my remarks, but I understand you're putting up a 2-megawatt solar array, as I understand, and to really live and breathe and make solar energy and renewable energy a part of the campus here. There are many other colleges in Rajasthan, which is frankly a leader in this country, and to some degree the world. You have some sister colleges in Rajasthan that are doing particularly good work on energy conservation building design. India has a seemingly endless supply of smart, technically capable engineers ready to tackle these problems. I'm sure some of them are sitting in this audience right now. And in fact, India can be proud that it was among the first nations on earth to recognize the unique importance of renewable energy by creating a ministry, the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, solely dedicated to it. Most countries took decades before they did the same thing. India recognized that a long, long ago. And with that, I'll leave you. Mostly a hopeful note, but a lot of work for us, and I think you guys, students at this wonderful university, there's hope, and but plenty of work, don't worry. It's all out there for you. So thank you so much for listening today.
With this, I request our Honorable Chairperson, sir, Dr. Asim Chauhan, sir, to present a shawl as a souvenir, a remembrance for this event.
Rajasthan Science Congress, taking place at Amity University Rajasthan Jaipur campus, is a very timely event, and the focal theme of the Congress relates to sustainable development with particular emphasis on Rajasthan state, is a topic of immense importance to Rajasthan.
Rajasthan Science Congress has created a perfect synergistic platform for various workers in area of science and technology, and it covers law, media, and all the departments of the university, and 9 parallel events we have organized.
In fact, this is a wonderful Congress. It has provided an opportunity for the scientists and development officials to come at one platform, representing genomics to informatics to agriculture to water management, you name and it is there.
Societal resilience to climate extremes has to be built. Important aspect of it is building resilience for heat waves and cold waves, both in summer and winter. Rajasthan strongly gets impacted by these two variations.
राजस्थान कांग्रेस की स्थापना देश भर के वैज्ञानिकों को इकट्ठा करते हुए राजस्थान के विकास में विज्ञान का क्या योगदान हो सकता है, इस राजस्थान साइंस कांग्रेस की स्थापना की गई और ये आयोजन किए जा रहे हैं। इस वर्तमान आयोजन में अब से पहले होने वाले सब आयोजनों से अधिक संख्या जुटी है। 1738 लोगों का यहाँ पंजीयन हुआ है, ये अब तक का सर्वाधिक है।
So as far as this the conference is the concern, the first and foremost thing is interact with the scientists. We have a very good innovative scientist here. We have a very good entrepreneur here also. And once everybody should interact with them, get the knowledge, whatever the knowledge they have, disseminate the knowledge. Let me at the outset express my profound happiness in being with you this morning on the invitation of Professor Dubey, whom I hold in high esteem for the humility which he possesses, the distinction he has in the field of science, and the service he has rendered to the motherland by his dedicated commitment to the cause of advancement of science in an area which is so important for each one of us. I also wish to express my profound happiness that the 5th Rajasthan Science Congress is addressing the theme of sustainability in the context of the developments that are taking place in science and technology. Our communication technology, the wheels of power which we provided, the great industrial advancement which we have made, certainly has made mankind empowered with tremendous amount of energy, tremendous amount of layers of prosperity. We have taken at Amity University, Haryana, solar energy and environmental health is of course on the top of the agenda in Amity University, Haryana, and we are looking at these two aspects very seriously in terms of monitoring of the health of the environment, in terms of solar energy research, in terms of even attempting to produce hydrogen from wastewater and looking at wastewater as a major resource. We are also looking at solar cars, solar hybrid car, low-cost IoT-based medical engineering devices, nano-energy generators, of course, an area of research, gesture-based intelligent robots, so that tomorrow's industrial revolution 4.0 could be supported from the advancement which we make in our university campuses, 3D printing technologies for manufacturing of bionic arm and several other products is also a reality in our university. We are also having our focus of research on nanomaterials, big data analytics, robotics, artificial intelligence, research on multi-drug resistance, cancer research, mind-to-mind connectivity in new area which we have opened, and vision science, engineering, etc. And this, and on top of maintaining a green campus, green building design, operating and maintaining them on the highest level of green concept, have enabled Amity University of Haryana to achieve the LEED Platinum category certification for the leadership in energy efficiency and green building architecture, operation and maintenance. Something which we could achieve under the dynamic and innovative leadership of our Honorable Chancellor Dr. C.V. Chauhanji, for whom the agenda for sustainability and green energy and green technologies and green concept is very dear to the core of his heart. And the entire campus is now gravitating with tremendous amount of commitment towards sustainability in this respect. At this Science Congress, let's pledge to create a bright future for us and for the coming generations on the strength of positive, disruptive science and disruptive technology of the kind which are in the making. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm very delighted to be here, and it's my honor that I've been given a chance to speak before you and to present some of our aims and objectives in the research. The last speakers exactly point out that what we need today in this world from the research, the sustainability, number one, the green, the climate, we have to control the climate change, we have to capture the carbon dioxide and then give one side carbon and other side oxygen, and also capture this SO2, that's sulfur dioxide, and of course do the sending. And towards the end of his lecture, he mentioned that, he suggested that a wastewater treatment plant, you can capture the wastewater and convert it into many products. And also the industrial wastewater that can be converted into many products. And it's not only capture the carbon, put to the chemicals and energy, but at the same time decreases the load of CO2 in the environment. That's exactly is the aim of our research for the last 15, 20 years, because in Canada, we need to decrease the CO2 load in the environment. I think we did a lot of further research to remove, to increase the efficacy of the product, and then to come down to reduce the cost, and finally we will succeed. So I think I will stop here. There are so many other things here we have done, but I think I will stop here. But if there is any question, certainly I would like to respond.
In my opinion, science can provide a great opportunity for creating new jobs, creating new layers of development without sacrificing the interest of man and interest of nature. That's the promise of the new age, and the younger generation must submit to this call and pursue science and technology with utmost sincerity and devotion.
This conference is on sustainability. That's a right and very right topic of the today, because we need sustainability in all spheres, and especially to reduce the greenhouse gas and to have or to decrease the impact on the climate.
The International Symposium on Globalization in Tourism and Arcolunio 2017, an event under the 5th Rajasthan National Science Congress organized by Amity University, Rajasthan.
My visit to this place has been a very exhilarating experience. This whole venue, which is a very right place to have a sustainable development as a theme for a Rajasthan Science Congress.
Since this is a science conference, Krishna gave the supreme science, Raja Vidya Raja Guhyam Pavitramadam Uttamam Pratyakshavagamam Dharmyam Susukham Kartumavyayam. How to become happy. This is a Raja Vidya. This is a solid science for kings and for Raja Rishis. And I really see how people in Rajasthan are implementing this science in their practical life and their personal life. And I think this is a great future.
The topic which I chose, I thought I should talk on the opportunity and challenges where we are located, why the Rajasthan Science Congress should make an impact. And the science as a vehicle of change, I think right from the time we got the independence, and much even before that, we thought of doing it. And our first Prime Minister's entire 16 years were built up on science only. And that has continued till date actually, so that science as a vehicle of change is accepted by leadership, everybody. Now, innovation and the translation for social good is very challenging. When you come to the real development of society, you need infrastructure. Then again repeating the same point, you need the access of the infrastructure to those who can contribute actually and deliver. Quite often, that this is available to the people who are not delivering actually. Huge amount of funds have gone to the people who have created laboratories, institutions, but they have not delivered. And the more and more push was the money of them to them only, because they became mathadish, they control these expert groups, they control everything. So that cartelization has damaged to a large extent, but it is fading away actually. Now people look at the originality, people look at the novelty, people look at what they want to do actually. And I think agencies have also done fairly objective. But that was the story in the past. Now, educated and appropriate human resource, I'll dwell on those points, resources. Networking, I think, is the most important, which I'll again dwell on when we move on. Just and efficient regulatory structure, that means no favors, and in timely decisions, and a political commitment. I think this is the few key issues when you think of the science as a vehicle of change. So I think this Rajasthan Science Congress in MIT should serve some another new model appearing, new network appearing, the way I've seen every time I came here. So this place should think of something. This time this is led by the engineers, engineering science, and but they have taken connect the medical, biomedical people together to come with the common things. It could be on cancer, it could be on the bioremediation, it could be some other tool. But I think I'll call upon the people who are organized not to end this by saying this is a grand, successful conference unless you create a network. All the best. Jai Hind.
इस कांग्रेस की शुरुआत से हम निरंतर एक विषय पर बहुत गंभीरता से चर्चा करते आ रहे हैं और वो है जलवायु परिवर्तन, क्लाइमेट चेंज। डॉक्टर मंगला राय ने भी अपने उद्बोधन में कुछ बातें कही, पी शर्मा जी ने कही, डॉक्टर रमेश ने कही, और मैं समझता हूँ इसका प्रमुख कारण ये है कि ये वैश्विक ज्वलंत समस्या है और बड़ी गंभीर समस्या है, और इस गंभीर समस्या का समाधान वैज्ञानिक रास्ते से हम लोगों को निकालने की जिम्मेदारी है। मेरा अपना दृढ़ मत है कि विज्ञान का उद्भव मनुष्य अपने आसपास जो घटित हो रहा है या जो समस्याएं हैं या दूर सुदूर जो भी चीजें उसको ज्यादा आकर्षित करती है, उसके अन्वेषण के लिए जो प्रयास करता है, वहीं से विज्ञान का उद्भव होता है। वेदर फोरकास्ट का तीन एस्पेक्ट्स है, वेदर, क्लाइमेट वेरिएबिलिटी एंड क्लाइमेट चेंज। जो वेदर फोरकास्ट है उसके लिए हम कुछ घंटों से लेकर के और 2 सप्ताह तक की बात करते हैं। उसके लिए इनिशियल कंडीशन जो है वो बहुत प्रमुख है, लेकिन जो ही हम क्लाइमेट वेरिएबिलिटी पे जाते हैं तो बाउंड्री कंडीशंस ज़्यादा प्रभावी होती है, और जैसे ही हम क्लाइमेट चेंज पे जाते हैं तो एंथ्रोपोजेनिक फोर्सिंग्स जो है उनको हम बेहतर तरीके से हैंडल करने का प्रयास करते हैं, क्योंकि आप वेदर फोरकास्ट में आपको बहुत क्वांटिटेटिवली पूर्वानुमान देना, गुणात्मक रूप से पूर्वानुमान देना पड़ता है, जबकि आप क्लाइमेट वेरिएबिलिटी और क्लाइमेट चेंज पे जाते हैं तो आपको आउटलुक या सिनेरियोज वो चीज़ें जनरेट करनी पड़ती है। भारतीय वैज्ञानिकों ने जिस प्रकार के काम किए उसके फलस्वरूप हम यहाँ पहुँचे, और मैं यार उल्लेख करना चाहूँगा प्रोफेसर दुबे का, जिन्होंने कि इस क्रम में बहुत मेहनत की। डॉक्टर त्यागी जी यहाँ अभी है नहीं, शायद चले गए, तो इतना विकास किया कि हम आज वहाँ खड़े हैं। तो मैं धन्यवाद है, उनका जो मॉडल है हमारा स्टॉर्म सर्च का, विश्व के कई देशों में उस मॉडल को चलाया जाता है। और आखिर में मैं यही कहना चाहूँगा कि जो सोशो इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट में क्लाइमेट एक्सट्रीम्स के कारण जो बाधाएं हो रही है उसको आप कम करने के लिए जो रिस्क मैनेजमेंट है, एडेप्टेशन है, मिटिगेशन है, जो क्लाइमेट वेरिएबिलिटी, क्लाइमेट चेंज या नेचुरल हजार्ड से प्रोटेक्ट करने के लिए वो करके हम बेहतर एक क्लाइमेट रेजिलिएंट सोसाइटी
डेवलपमेंट करने की दिशा में हम सबको मिलकर के काम करना चाहिए। धन्यवाद। जय।
Honorable President, 5th Rajasthan Science Congress and Vice Chancellor, MT University Rajasthan, sir, I present to you the distinguished Lakshman Singh Rathod, sir. Rajasthan Science Congress, in partnership with Vigyanik Drishtikon Society and MT University Rajasthan, with full honor, confers upon Dr. Lakshman Singh Rathod the Rajasthan Science Congress Award upon Dr. Lakshman Singh.
Request Honorable guest, Dr. Selva Modi sir, Honorable President sir, Pro-President sir, and the organizer, Chairman, Rajasthan Science Congress 2017, to present the award to Dr. L.S. Rathod. Check of 1 lakh rupees.
So when you say science as a vehicle of change, whether it is a medicine or is agriculture, environment, everything, it matters. Your day-to-day life, it matters. And affordable science, the science, the tools which it creates and which can be used by masses.
जो क्लाइमेट सर्विसेज का फ्रेमवर्क है, फ्रेमवर्क का तात्पर्य ये है कि जो सेवा प्रदान करने के लिए जितनी भी एजेंसीज हैं, जिसमें कि मौसम विज्ञान विभाग हो, चाहे कृषि हो, चाहे स्वास्थ्य हो, चाहे जल से संबंधित संस्थान हो, चाहे ऊर्जा से संबंधित संस्थान हो, वो एक साथ मिलकर के यूज़र को एक समेकित तरीके से सूचना और उसके प्रबंधन के लिए क्या करना चाहिए, ये सलाह दें.
The time moves on and we have finally come to the last session of Rajasthan Science Congress 2017. To begin with, I request the organizing chairman of 5th Rajasthan Science Congress 2017, Professor Dr. D.D. Shukla sir, to present the report.
Amity University, Rajasthan. Professor S.K. Dubey, President, Professor S.L. Kothari, Pro-President, Chief Guest, Dr. Mangla Rai, former Secretary, DARE and former DG ICAR, and Dr. Vimal Prasad Agrawal, President, Kesav Vidyapith. After lighting of lamp, Honorable President welcomed the guests and participants. He began his address by highlighting the importance of Rajasthan with respect to other states of India in terms of variation of weather and number of sunny days experienced, which was at approximately 200 days. This was the prime reason for Rajasthan to tap into solar energy and other renewable form of energy. At the end, he wove into the theme of the conference, Science and Technology for Sustainable Development of State of Rajasthan. May I take this opportunity to thank the participants of the Congress, a total of 1,738 participants from the baton of RSC would be handed over to President-elect RSC 2018, Professor Arun K. Pujari, Vice Chancellor, Central University, Rajasthan. Thank you.
Matter of great pleasure and honor for me to be with you now during the concluding session of the 5th Rajasthan Science Congress. The responsibility to organize this Congress was given to me on the 15th of October 2016, exactly 1 year. Today is the 15th of October. It was handed over to me on 15th of October that we will organize, and we decided to organize this thing at Amity University. Our Honorable Founder President Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, when he was informed that we are organizing the Rajasthan Science Congress, he told us, you have taken the responsibility, now it is your duty to organize in the best way. He mentioned one thing which I will repeat it here, mentioned many of us were there, but he said, in my view, the Rajasthan Congress should be organized in a way, and he said, na bhuto na bhavishyati. Neither that kind of thing has happened in the past are likely to happen in the future. And so that became an additional responsibility. But coming from the founder president that we have to organize in that manner. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll say that partially we have succeeded that thing, because this Congress, this is the 5th Congress, and Dr. Bimal Prasad Agarwal is here, who is the only person probably who has attended all the Rajasthan Science Congress. He will confirm that this was one of the biggest event ever held in the
Professor Dubey, he has also developed a model in the oceanic atmospheric changes. When you have storms over the oceans, how does it affect the climatic changes, atmospheric changes? He has developed a model which is quoted as Dubey's model globally. So that's such a reputed person. He's sitting here as the president of this particular Congress, the Rajasthan Science Congress. We have Indian Science Congress, but there's a unique approach to give a focus on a state, that we have the Rajasthan Science Congress, and that to a 5th one. So they are continuing. It's a sustainable activity which they are doing. All the participants over here and who are not here, that Amity Universe will be totally committed to this transformation which we are talking about in this Rajasthan Science Congress. Amity will be the resource, will provide the resource, the human intellectual resource, the infrastructural resource, and the ecosystem enabling processes, and also industry connect to bring the change in Rajasthan. And with the model elsewhere in the country as well as in the globe. So this is the message which he has conveyed, and he has also assured our support to our Science Congress activities, as well as the future endeavors which we have envisaged through the outcome of this particular Congress. We were discussing when we were sitting together, what do we do? And what is the next? What is the way ahead? Yes, we had a big conference, 1,700 delegates. We had almost 500 papers presented, 250, almost 50% in the form of oral, and another 50% in posters. So that's good. We brought out proceedings and also the abstract, but then what? So Amity, whatever we do, even if we hold a meeting, even if we have 2 hours meeting, what is the outcome? Because all of you have come from various places, spending your time, spending your energy, spending your money. So what is the outcome for you? And what is the outcome for all of us in this? So this is what is the philosophy which Dr. Chauhan has put. Everything what we do should have an outcome, which should be sustainable outcome. Not that it happened one day and then it's over. So such eminent people are governing this Amity group. So that is why we need your blessings, support for the Amity's growth. Because our Amity mission is very clear. We want to be the best in the world in research, innovation, quality education, #1 in the world. So that is the ultimate. So we want to raise our rankings gradually. And so your synergy is very important for our growth. So with this, I once again thank each and every one of you for your graciousness. Thank you very much.
Each of the winners will be getting an amount of 10,000 rupees. The first, Dr. R.S. Kuroga Innovation Award, goes to Ms. Gracie H. David from Architecture and Planning, and she's from Central University, Rajasthan. The next, J.K. Lakshmipat University, University Award goes to Miss Mona Kejriwal in Engineering and Technology. She's from Mumbai University. And we don't have her here, so on her behalf I request Abhishek to please take her award. Next, Manipal University Award goes to Dr. Nisha Singh in the area of biotechnology, and she's from National Research Center for Plant Biotechnology, New Delhi. Again, we don't have her here, so on her behalf, Dr. Pawan will be taking her award. Finally, Amity University Rajasthan Award goes to Miss Isha Khanna in the area of law, and she is the PhD Research Scholar from Amity University Rajasthan. Dear all, as a tradition, we now hand over and I request the President, 5th Rajasthan Science Congress to hand over the RSC baton to the President-elect of Rajasthan Science Congress 2018, Professor Arun K. Pujari, Vice Chancellor of Central University of Rajasthan.
जश्न है राजस्थान की अतुल्य विरासत के नाम, और यहाँ हम आप सबका स्वागत करते हैं अपने राजस्थानी अंदाज में। पधारो हमारे देश।
चढ़ायो अच्छा गजमुख को दिल लाल विराजे सुतगौरी हर को हाथ लिए गुड़ लड्डू साई सुरवर को महिमा कहे न जाए लागत हूँ पद को जय देव जय देव जय जय जी गणराज विद्या संदाता धन्य कुमारो दर्शन में राम नगरता जय देव
Science-based development are always helpful in developing the policy issues, translating them, and educating the younger generation so that they can face the challenges which nature and otherwise also facing the humankind.
This particular conference will really simulate a lot of youngsters, a lot of people, advisory groups to get into this and look for the science and new avenues to tackle them.
राजस्थान साइंस कांग्रेस एक बहुत अच्छा इनिशिएटिव है जहां हम अपने जो एक्सपर्टीज़ है, अपने जो लोग हैं जो साइंस है इस विचारधारा से जुड़े हुए हैं, उनके सजेशंस लेके, उनके आइडियाज़ लेके, उनका नॉलेज और एक्सपीरियंस लेके यहाँ की धरा को अच्छा बनाना चाहते हैं, यहाँ के कार्य को प्रगति के पथ पे डालना चाहते हैं.
The students are tomorrow's torch bearers of our society. I think if any change has to be initiated, it is and to be sustained, it is only through them. And they need to be aware of what are the changes that needs to come about in the right manner.
I really appreciate the step of organizing this 5th Rajasthan Science Congress, and I'm happy to say that we have taken a wonderful decision of becoming a technical partner of this event.
In this Congress, this awareness will be spread further. We are going to start a chapter of Indian Meteorological Society at Amity University, Jaipur, and we'll be working closely with the Amity University and scientists of Rajasthan to address the problem of climate change and how do we move towards the sustainable development in Rajasthan.
I would like to focus my attention on how important the soft skills are for our students and how they need to improve upon this area, which is a very neglected area in terms of academics.
I came here to attend the Rajasthan Science Congress. Yeah, actually this is a very good program for all the students, because students are the main which should be benefited from these kind of conferences and symposium.
The film festival, I've spoken to some of your classmates here and learned that Amity University in Jaipur is one of the leading film and broadcasting schools among the fleet of Amity schools in India.
The theme of this Rajasthan Science Congress, sustainable development, is very relevant from the today. As you know, paper is the most indispensable part of our life, and for paper making process it is leading lot of deforestation and global warming problems.
People should participate in most of the plenary section and keynote addresses, and all the lectures are based on the water pollution control and maintenance of the clean water. So I appeal that all the students should attend the sessions.
This 5th Rajasthan Science Congress, we have started a new initiative in Amity University, Rajasthan, and we have started environment monitoring facility in this department in joint collaboration with IMD and Coast Amity University, Rajasthan.
I feel this Science Congress, which is being organized by Amity University, the best university in North India, I think is very timely, and I congratulate them. The importance of this conference that is being organized here, Science Congress, is that science is deciding the life that we live, the life that we'll be living, and it will impact everything that is being seen today, be it nature or be our health, our education, or development.
Amity is doing great, helping us for hosting all this. So we are looking something positive in that respect.
Attending the Rajasthan Science Congress, a special theme on climate change and adaptation in perspective of Rajasthan. And India Meteorological Department is having observations since 1793. And now at least more than 300 stations are there.
We are doing the study in the Rajasthan also. We have set up a monitoring stations in Rajasthan, in Jaipur, for study of precipitation chemistry. And we analyzed and we found this area is highly loaded with the secondary aerosols. It is produced by the man-made activities.
And Rajasthan Science Conference in particular is very good to guide young people to work towards the sustainable development and these enormous issues about water and the pollution problems in a global sense and in the regional.
Amity University is organizing this under the Science Congress theme, this climate change related conference, and a lot of eminent scientists have come here, and this is a very important topic for India. Amity has its department in many campuses and they are doing very good. I am sure they will participate with the ongoing research and operational activity also.
Today we have two important things here. One is that for the first time we have started a chapter of the Indian Meteorological Society, Jaipur chapter. That is the beginning done at Amity University today.
I have come here to participate in the Rajasthan Science Congress, which is a very important event for Rajasthan and also for the Indian national scenario.
तो ये बहुत अच्छा है एमिटी यूनिवर्सिटी ने ये जो उपक्रम हाथ में लिया है कि हम नेक्स्ट ईयर एशियन कॉन्फ्रेंस यहाँ ऑर्गेनाइज करने वाले हैं. वो एशियन कॉन्फ्रेंस में काफ़ी नई नई चीज़ें आपको भेड़ बकरी के बारे में राजस्थान में आ जाएगी.
Goats are mostly reared in the arid and semi-arid regions. They contribute greatly to their livelihood security, economics, and then food nutrition. Goat milk is the basic food for the goat farmers.
Entirely dedicated to research in goat sector. As you know, in India, after dairy and poultry, it is the turn of goat, and goat is coming up in a big way as a next animal industry.
राजस्थान में भेड़ बकरियों का के ऊपर जो ये साइंस कांग्रेस हो रही है, ये बहुत उपयोगी कांग्रेस है, क्योंकि राजस्थान में बड़े पशुओं को पालना, खेती करना बड़ा मुश्किल काम है. तो ऐसी स्थिति में भेड़ बकरियों को पालकर यहाँ का किसान अधिक लाभ कमा सकता है.
Particular suggestion for the development of this sector is that the goat milk has a great medicinal and the biomedical properties. So we should aware the society.
I have just arrived, but you had some good lectures and I'm looking forward to lectures tomorrow. It's a good idea to hold this conference in Amity University.
I am here to speak about my work today, which is transformation in barley. Barley is a very important cereal crop, being fourth next to wheat and maize and rice. And it is important because of mainly it is used as animal feed, and nowadays it is important as health food.
It is a science and technology which has created a lot of 21st environmental challenges. Not only for Rajasthan, but also for the country as well as for the rest of the world. And it is again science and technology which would able to address these challenges.
In the Amity University Rajasthan, Jaipur, in which the Rajasthan Science Congress, a mega event, is being held and organized under the presidency of our esteemed Vice Chancellor, Dr. S.K. Dubey, and also Dr. D.D. Shukla as the General Secretary, and with all the faculties and staff actively participating to make this Rajasthan Science Congress 2017 a great success.
The next Science Congress will be held at Central University, Rajasthan. And this was a grand festival here. It was very big. And we are going to try to come to see that we do it as big as this.